Just again, it loads. See, now I can utilize it over here. Okay, see functions usage dot type. Okay, can you see? That means if I make it as public over there, I can utilize. So right now I remove it. See, now it is default. Now it throws me an error here. That is, change the visibility of I to public over there. Then only I can utilize it. Okay, that is what. So if I want to use it in a other package in other class, okay, so at that time I need to make it as public. Then only I can utilize it. If it is a default, okay, in the same package in any of the classes I can use it. Okay, same thing if I make it as private. If I make it as private, okay, in my own class I can use it over there. Okay, there is another class now. See, functions is what my class. Function usage on the same package on the different class. Before I used it over there when it was default and then public. Now it is a private. Functions.i. See, now it throws me an error. Change the visibility to default. Getting? Okay, the keywords public, default, private, all those things, what are all is being used means it's used for to tell me that actually up to which level I can access my variable or a method. That's the thing. Clear, Suru? Any doubts?
No worries. Yeah, as of now, no doubts.
Sure.
I need, I need to see the video one more time, so I'll get to know that.
Sure. No. This thing is what means it's right now. I just given a very basic overview. Okay. We'll be having a very entire session on that one.
Okay. So, cool. Okay, got it.
The package access modifier is there. There I'll be giving you a very much detailed view of everything.
Okay. Cool. No
problem. Right now I made you to understand as what is public default, how to use it, and all those things I'll be explaining you on that session.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Okay. So next, I'll just go to the normal one. So now, how a class will be written right now? Okay, this is my class. So yesterday what we saw, I'm giving a basic little bit overview for you, so to make you to understand. So class ABC. Okay, it will have one main function. It will have one main function for me. So here if you see, so this is my main function. So if I want to have my own function, okay, the public static void main is what? A executable function. Okay, so always I should have a public static void main, then only I can execute my program. If I'm not having my public, see, right click, run as Java application. Okay, even there is no value I'm printing, it executes it. Same thing if I'm not having my main function. Now if I right click, run as, can you see, I have not get an option to execute it. Okay, so sometimes the thing is, if you don't have a main function, you cannot execute it. There is another way actually. If you use JUnit or TestNG, that time you can execute it, but normal programs without a main function you cannot execute it. Okay, then so we have the public static void main over there. So no, just a second, sorry. Class ABC, then my main function, then okay, I will have my another function. So how a function will be written? Okay, always a function will have a return type, void method 1. Then inside it I'll be having my information. So here how I will be printing, I will be printing system.out.println. Then after that I'm going to give method 1. I'm just having like this. So then if I have a void, it's not compulsory for me that I need to use a return statement because I cannot return any value. So it's not compulsory I need to use a return statement. The same thing. If I have integer method 2, this is method 2. Okay, so it's compulsory to say integer return type means I need to return integer value, return an integer value 10. Okay, so to call the method, how I will be using it, same thing. If it is a double, I need to return double value. That's the only thing. So if I want to call the methods, how I will be calling. So right now I'll make everything as a static. Okay, so it will be non-static. Non-static means what will happen? I need to compulsorily create an object for it. How I will be creating an object? So ABC obj1 equal to new ABC. Okay, when I give like this, what will happen right now? The new ABC will help me to create an object. It help me to create a memory location. Okay, that's what this will do. Then obj1 will be the object name. ABC will act as a reference. Tell to the memory location, load only the global members of ABC class. What are the global members? Any variables that are declared outside the functions. Okay, any variables that are declared outside the functions. Then after that, all main methods. Okay, so public static void main function will be loaded. Method 1, method 2, all informations will be loaded under the object. Okay, so now if I want to access the method 1, I need to give it as obj1 dot method 1. Now what will happen? Method 1 will be called and then it executes method 1 and then return statement is there, but anyway it will not return any value. It's not compulsory that I need to use a return statement for void. I can also give it blank also. Why? Because anyway void cannot return any value. So it's not mandatory to use the return statement. But if it is integer or double or any other data type is a return type, what will happen? Compulsory, I need to use the return statement. So here I'm using return 10 because it's an integer one. If I'm not using the return statement, it throws me an error for me. So compulsorily, I need to use the return statement and pass the perfect value. If I want to call the obj1 dot method 2, what will happen? This will go and call me the method 2. Okay, so here if I give you the information, okay, right now what will happen? It will go and call me the method 2, prints me method 2, and then returns me 10. So the 10 will be coming over here. Okay, then what I need to do, right now I'm getting a value over there. If I want, I can capture it. It's not compulsory that I need to capture, but if I want, I can capture it. So it's an integer value is going to come. So integer I is equal to obj1 dot method 2. What will happen? I will hold the value 10 over here. Okay, that's what it will do. Okay, so this is normal. Okay, this is for return type. Now there is another option is there. So I cannot use the same thing. Method 1 is there. Now here also I cannot use method 1. Okay, so this will throw me an error because what is the thing happening over there means it's of same memory location. Okay, so sorry, it's of same method name. It will throw me an error because in the same memory you cannot have a duplicates. It will throw me an error. Okay, so there is another option here called, okay, here arguments. Okay, so that is where I'm going to talk to you about right now method overloading concept. Okay, what does that mean right now? So here right now method 1 is there. So I'm going to have another one. Okay, void method 1. Here right now, if you see, right now I'm not passing any value over there, correct? So if I want, I can pass some values over there like this. This is called as arguments. Okay, what are the thing means? Void method 1 and then integer a is the argument I'm passing means I can pass some integer value. Based on that one, it can perform some task. System.out.println. Then I can give, for example, 100 plus a. Okay, a is what right now for me is the a value which I'm going to pass it over there. So how I need to call this one means it's simple like this. It's a void, so no return type needed. So obj1 dot method 1. If I give like this, what will happen? This will go and call me this method. If I want to call this method, I need to pass some integer value. For example, I'll pass 50 because it's an integer one. Same thing, if it is a double, I need to pass a double value. What will happen right now? When I call this one, it goes and call me this method 1, and then integer a, what will happen right now for me? In the a, 50 will be stored. Okay, the a will be the local variable for this method 1. Then now system.out.println 100 plus a. So 100 plus 50, that will give me 150. Okay, that's what it will be printing. So okay, the same thing. Now I'm having one more method. Okay, I'm having one more method over here. Okay, integer method 1. Here I'm having double a. I cannot have here one more thing. Actually, what? Integer a. That is, you might think that actually what? Here I'm differentiating. This is void, this is integer. Okay, here the differentiation will not happen. Only the differentiation will happen only based on the argument level only. Okay, double. So here I'm having integer. So the thing is, what I need to do, so system.out.println, then 100 plus a I'm giving. So now what happened right now? What is the value I'm passing over there? So for calling, I'm giving obj1 dot method 1. Then what is the thing? Here it's double. So I need to pass double value. So double value I'll pass 20.50. 20.50. So now what will happen? In A, 20.50 will come. So 100 plus 20.50 will be what? Right now for me, it's 120.50. Then if I gave it as integer, so now you need to return integer value, return. Then after that, what I'll give you 10. Now what will happen? To the place where it is called, it will be returning 10 over there. If I want, I can capture it in a variable integer j equal to this value. I can store it over there. Okay, so if I want to return a double value itself, means I can make it as double. Then I can make it over here as a. So this will be 120.50. That 120.50 comes over here. So this also should be double because the return value is double. Clear? This is how.
So now it won't print anything, no?
No, it will not print anything because I'm capturing under a variable, but I'm not printing it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, no? So this is the basic understanding of the method overloading concept. Okay, so the arguments, okay, so how it will be differing means, okay, I will be differing it with based on the type of the arguments, otherwise the number of the arguments. Okay, so how? I'll have one more thing. Void method 1. Hello? Yeah.
What do you mean, like it won't be printing anything? We will be giving like system println for
No.
getting 120.5, right? Double.
No, the thing is actually what is here, we will not be printing over here means the thing is actually right now I'm returning some values here, the 10 and then 8 to the place here, integer I double j, correct? This one I'm not printing in the main function. Here we are printing everything. Here we are capturing the values, but we are not replacing it. That's what is doubt. That is, it's like this. That is, if I use like this system.out.println, if I make it as j, what will happen? That j value will be printed. Okay, that's what your doubt now.
When it comes to like in a function like void method 1 system, the first one method 1, then what will be the result? Like it will just go to the first method and it will show you the method 1. That's it.
Right now you're asking what will be the output for this one, correct now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll execute it and then we'll just see it over there.
Sure.
So this is my program. So now when I start to execute my program, what will happen for me? A memory location will be given for me. So the memory location name will be ABC. Okay, it will be ABC. Now what will happen right now? Always, yeah, class when it's starting, it should also have a static pool.
Static. Yeah.
So the static pool will be there. The static pool. So now what will happen? All the static members will be loaded. Right now, what are the static members right now for me? Only the main function is my static member. Apart from that, I don't have any static member over here. Then for me, the local memory for the main memories, first it gets over there. So now what will happen right now for me? Okay, so this is my main function. This is the main function over there. So for me, the local memory for it has been given. Local memory for main, we got it over there. So now what will happen right now for me? So here the main function, when it starts, first what's happening, I'm creating an object. Okay, so now it creates me an object. The first one, it creates an object for me here. The object name is obj1. Okay, now what will happen? All the members of this, all the global members, it might be a static or non-static, everything will be loaded. So what are the members? We'll see first. So what are the members right now for me? That is first, the main function. Okay, that also will be loaded because that is also a global member only. Okay, but anyway, it's generated from here. Okay, it's generated from here, but thing is, it will load the main function also. So public static void main, that also loads. Okay, the main function. Okay, which is a static one. Then after that, my void method one, which is a non-static. Then integer method 2. Then integer a. Then double. Then void method 1 double b. So for all these things, it's been loaded the memory. Okay, so in the object, everything is been loaded for me right now. So it's been loaded for everything. So now what will happen right now comes here. So obj1 dot method 1. So obj1 dot method 1 means comes to the object. Okay, so now it checks whether method 1 is there. Yes, we have a method here. So now what will happen? Creates a local memory for the method 1. Okay, creates a local memory for the method 1. Local memory for method 1 it creates. Now what will happen right now? This one goes and call me this method. So now what will happen? It prints me method 1 comes here. Then return. So when it returns over there, what? It cannot return any value over there. So only the return statement is there. So when it comes over here at the time, for me, the memory location will be deleted. Okay. Then next what will happen right now for me? So just a second. This is the local memory for it. So it's been deleted. So now what will happen? Comes over here control. Now obj1 dot method 2. So I'm going to give integer I. So integer I is what? Here in the main memory. So it creates me a local variable over there I equal to, then value will be assigned only after when this executed. obj1 dot method 2. Now what will happen? Local memory for the method 2 will be printed, will be created. Okay, local memory for method 2. local memory for method 2. Local memory for method 2 has been created. Now what will happen right now? This will go and call me this method 2. So now what will happen? That will be printing method 2. We'll be printing method 2 and returns me 10, the value 10 over there. So now what will happen? That 10 will come over here. Okay, then that will be stored under the I variable. So now I will be holding a value called 10 over there. That's it. Then after that, what for me, the local memory for the method 2 is being deleted. Then control again comes over here. obj1 dot method 1 of 50. Okay, so obj1 dot method 1 of 50. So come to the obj1 method 1, which is having integer value. Okay, obj1 method 1, which is the argument is accepting integer value. Okay, so this is called as argument. These things are called as arguments over there. Okay, this one, these things are all called as arguments. These are all called as arguments over there. So now what the thing is going to create me, okay, a local memory. So for what it's creating, obj1 dot method 1, okay, that is I'm creating a method 1 for integer a. Okay, local memory for method 1, and then it's integer a. For that one is been created. This is the thing. Okay, so next local method for memory for method 1 integer a we created. Now what will happen comes here, integer. So what it comes over here. So now what will happen here, it is having a variable now. So it creates a variable called a. Then in that, what's the thing right now here, obj1 dot method 1 of 50, what I'm passing 50 over there. So that will be coming over here. So 50 will be loaded under this one. Okay, it creates a local variable for the method 1 of integer a, 50. Then comes over here. So system.out.println 100 plus a, 100 is plus 50. What will happen? That will be 150 will be printed. 150 is printed. Now it executes. Now counts out of the method. So deletes the memory. Now it deletes the memory. Now again control comes over here. obj1 dot method 1 of j equal to 20.
So you are printing that 150, right?
Yes, I'm printing here 150.
Okay. So next one you will be printing like 120.5, right?
Perfect. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Yes.
Then again control here comes over, then after that executing this one. So obj here what double j equal to. So when I give the double j equal to, here creates a local variable j equal to obj1 dot method 1 20.50. So now what in the obj1 method 1 20.50 is a double value. Checks here method 1 which is accepting double value over here. Can you see it accepts here double. Okay, so now in that a that shows me 20.50. So for that, before that, it creates me a local memory for method 1, then double a, that will be there. Okay, local memory for method 1 double a. So now what will happen right now for me? So 20.50 is enough. So that one in the a variable. Okay, so comes over here the control obj1 dot method 1 20.50 control comes over here, creates me a local variable a is equal to 20.50. Okay, 20.50. Then system.out.println 100 plus a, 100 plus 20.50, that gives me 120.50 that will be printed. Okay, 120.50. Then it returns me a. So returns me a means what right now here the return type what I given, it's double. So that's me is returning me a double value 120.50. So that comes over here, and then the j variable it stores 120.50. Okay, so now what happened when it comes out of the program, the memory location also is been deleted. Now comes here system.out.println j. So when I give here as j, what will happen right now for me? What is the j value? It's 120.50 in the local memory of main. So prints me again 120.50. That's the thing. Clear? Any doubts on this execution part? Anyone has any doubts on this execution part? Okay, so now I'll go and execute the next one. I'll show this program first. Okay, so now, so comes here. So now I'll execute you some things. So yesterday we executed another program. So now I want you guys to execute me this program for me. So I'm just making these things to come over here. So then we can see the entire program. That's the only thing. I'll just copy paste. So now this is my program. So now I want you guys to explain me this program over there. So first, Shivani, can you tell me what will happen first when I'm going to start the execution of my program?
Yeah, a class functions basic will be created.
Correct.
Class
So
functions basic.
yeah, memory location for the function basic will be created. Correct. Next.
Then a static pool will be there.
Perfect. A static pool. Now what are the members will be loaded on the static pool?
Yeah, int sample.
Come again? Okay, sure. So that is all the global members of this class might be a static. Only a static numbers alone will be loaded. So what are things? This one. So static integer sample, correct? Now?
Static void sample integer.
Correct. Then?
And then static void sample double.
Perfect.
Then static void sample int and double.
Okay.
Then again static void sample double and int.
Okay. Just okay, it's double and integer, correct?
Yeah, then again static void sample int double and string.
Correct.
Yeah, then again static void main.
Correct. So my main function also will be so main only I'll write like this. So all these things are loaded. Okay, so now I'll just come over here. So first I'll explain you a little bit information on the program level. So right now, so what other things will come? So for example, void method 1. I'm having a method here, correct? So the another method I can have it as integer method 1. Is it acceptable for me? Integer method 1. This will not accept because the return type can be different, but the thing is memory location for the method will be given only 1. Okay, so that's why for us this is not accepted. Only I can differ the methods with help of the arguments. Okay, the passage of arguments alone. So right now method 1 means I need to pass integer a. Now only it will be differed. Based on the arguments only the methods will be differed. Okay, the another one, void method 1. See, the method name is all same, integer a. Now it's throwing error. If I make it as double, see, it does not throw me an error. Okay, next. Okay, integer a, comma, double b. Okay, same thing I'm copying here. Here, now it's integer and double. Now what I'm doing, I'm making it as double. And then this is as integer. Now it will not throw me error. Okay, the thing is I'm differing with the type. Okay, that's why I told method overloading. What means actually based on the arguments, okay, the methods are differed. Okay, based on the type of arguments. Okay, based on the type of argument. Otherwise, based on the number of arguments. Based on those only, it will be differed over there. That's the thing. Clear? We are differing the methods with help of the arguments by the type, otherwise by the number of arguments. Okay, so based on this only, here also I have done. Okay, so now we have got all the methods over there in the static code. Okay, now what will happen for me? First, a local memory for the main function will be created for me. Okay, local memory for the main function will be created. Local memory for main. So we got it. Okay, so now can you tell me, Sarath, can you tell me now what will happen?
Yeah, now it will public static in sample.
Okay.
So it will go for sample.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now I'm in main function because all the members are loaded. Now main function start to execute. So for that, a local memory will be created by the main. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what will happen? First is what we are having we are calling the method sample.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I call the method with help of this only the sample method name alone?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's this thing, global thing, you can call it like this, or you can put function basic dot sample.
Correct. Because it's a static method, I can call it directly with the method name, otherwise with help of the class name, otherwise I can also refer with help of the object name.
Okay.
Okay, now. So sample method. Now what will happen right now when I call this method, that time for me, a local memory for the sample method is been created. Correct?
Yeah.
Local memory for sample that has been created. Okay, now what will happen right now for me? The sample function. First that executed.
Yeah, it will be in sample function.
Perfect, correct.
And it will return 100. That 100 will be stored in local memory for sample in C.
No. The first step is what you're executing. So here what's happening is returning me 100, but I'm not capturing it anyway.
Okay, yeah, in sample it won't capture.
Correct. So the thing is it returns me value, but I'm not utilizing it. Okay.
Yeah, it will
So-
delete that thing.
Correct. Once it comes out, the method of the sample also is being deleted, the memory which is given for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now next what will happen?
Now for this thing, one int C for local.
One more time,
Int.
I'm calling the sample method.
Yeah.
So for that, one more memory will be created.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one will be deleted there. Okay, one more time it's been called. Now what will happen right now for me? I'm having here integer C equal to sample. So what will happen in my local memory? A variable called C is being created.
Yeah.
Okay. Shivani, you have any doubt? Okay.
Yeah, Murli,
Yes, Shivani.
here written 100 is there, right?
Correct.
So it should give a value of 100, right? After in the
So here I'm returning 100, correct?
yeah, it should give a value, right?
The thing is, it's returning me 100 over here. That comes over here, but you can see over there in this place, I'm not capturing it in a variable, or I'm not trying to print it. What will happen? The value comes over there and then it's been gone. It's not been stored anywhere.
Okay.
That's the only thing. But in the second line, okay, the same thing for this line, what I'm doing over here. See, I'm giving integer C equal to sample. Now what will happen? This will go and call me the sample method. That time creates me a local memory for that. Now what will happen? Prints me sample function. Okay, prints me sample function. Then returns me 100. Correct? So now what will happen? Now the 100 comes over here.
Okay.
Okay, that means now the thing is this sample now what will happen? That will be changed to 100 because it executed and the value which is came over there will be 100 will be present over here. That will be stored under the C variable. Now C variable in the main it will have 100. Clear?
Yeah, but even this won't print anything because we are not asking it to print.
Correct. Here I'm not trying to print it. It just stores the information in the variable. Okay, now? Then the third line. Now what I'm doing over here, can you tell me?
Now system now it will print the C value.
Correct. When I give C, it goes to the local memory of main, checks with, okay, before that it also,
Old memory is deleted.
correct. This also is deleted.
Yeah.
Okay. So then next what will happen right now for me? This one. So this it goes and searches C variable is present over there in the main function. Yes, I have. So the value for it is 100 will be printed.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Okay now?
Yeah.
So next, I'm printing the dashes.
Only dashes will come.
Correct. So now, Praveen, can you explain me next?
Sure. Like next, it will go to sample 10.
Okay. So what will
That
happen now?
is sample 10. Local memory will be created for
Correct.
same sample 10.
Perfect. Local memory for sample, that is integer A will be created.
Yeah.
So this will be okay. Okay, for sample, that is integer A, correct? So sample of integer A will be printed for me. Because I'm passing integer value, okay, 10. So for the integer a local memory will be created, integer A. Okay, so next, so what will happen now?
Now it will print.
No, first, before that, what will happen right now? The 10, what I'm passing over there, that passes over there to the A variable. Okay, so now
Yes, so it will be created a local memory.
correct.
Yeah.
In the sample integer of A method, in that 10 will be stored. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now next what will happen?
Next, it will create in a local memory main, calling the name A equals 10.
No. Still we have not executed this method. Sample of 10 goes and call me this one. Sample integer of A. Now it will be,
Oh yeah, next will be printing a passing function
okay, and then
plus a that is 10.
correct, passing function 10. Correct. Now what will happen?
This local memory sample will be deleted.
Correct. So this will be deleted. Okay. Next.
It will be stored as a equals 10
No.
in local memory.
No, the thing is passing function a printed, then again control comes over here. Now it will be executing me this one, this line.
Okay, so it won't be creating a local memory for main.
Correct. No, nothing. In main level, nothing with main memory. When it will be created means when I'm going to declare it like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
fine.
time
Got
only
it.
it.
Yeah,
Now
and then it will be a double value. Then first local memory for sample will be created in double A.
correct. Local memory for sample double A.
Saying double A.
Perfect. Correct. Then
And then it will be stored as A equals 10.5.
the value which I'm passing is
10.5.
so here also it's double over there. So in the A variable, 10.50 will be stored.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Then we'll get a print saying like passing double function
Yes, correct.
plus 10.5.
Correct. Passing double function. Then for me, 10.50 will be printed. Okay. Next.
Yes. Then the local memory for sample double A will be deleted.
Here I'm using a return statement, but the thing is it's void, so I cannot return any value over there.
Yeah.
Next, as you said, this will be deleted. Okay. Now what will happen?
Next, it will go to system out println.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, correct. Now, hello will be printed. Clear? Next.
Then it will go to sample.
Okay.
Say 10, 20, 50. So it will be created saying integer, double, and string.
Correct. That is local memory for sample.
Integer, double, and string.
Correct. Integer A, comma,
Double B,
double B, comma,
and string C.
string C. Okay. All these things are been we got. Okay.
And
Next.
in that memory, it will store
Yeah.
A equals 10, B equals 10, 20.5, and C equals multi.
Correct. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20.50.
20.5.
Then after that, string C is equal to
C equals multi.
Murli. All these three things will be loaded.
Then, yeah, and then it will give a print saying passing function.
Correct.
Passing function plus 10.
Correct. Plus means here what's happening with the string when we are doing it over there, always is called as a concatenation.
Concatenation.
Correct. Then passing function, what is A?
10.
Correct. Passing function space.
And it will
Yeah.
and it will print double quotes dash.
Correct. Double dashes.
And B is 20.5.
Yes.
And double dash and C multi.
Correct. Okay. This is how it will be printed. Okay. Then after that,
it will go to system out println main function. So it will print main function.
okay. So and also when it comes over there, this memory also has been deleted by the deleted. Okay. Now.
Yeah.
So getting any doubts on this one? Anyone has any doubts? Okay, you understood the usage and then how the, okay, now what happened? Main function has been executed. So when it comes out of the main function, local memory for this one is deleted. Then after that, when it comes out of the total program, static pool memory and then function basic, everything got deleted. So can you can you tell Shivani which one gets help me to delete the entire memory? All the memories, who has been deleting it? Anyone has any idea?
Garbage collector.
Perfect, correct. Okay, the garbage collector is the one which deletes the memory. Okay, now this is the one which helps you. Why it's deleting means actually whenever I execute my program, there is no usage of storing the memory in my memory location. So that's why we are trying to delete it. Okay, now that's the main usage. So next. So, okay, for you assignments, actually, I just gave you yesterday the same thing. Okay, right now, what is that I have explained, I want you guys to write the same level of this information. Okay, same like draw the memory location and then execute from your side. Okay, take a notepad or take a paper and pen over there, draw the memory location, and then after that check whether what other things will be loaded, how it has been memory has been deleted. Same thing you execute it. So then only you will understand the flow, because right now I have explained you, so you might feel that actually you have understood it. Okay, but once you execute it, then only you might be feeling it. Okay, this is the very basic of it. If you know this concept, okay, then later on going with the each and every concept is very much easier for you, because everything deals with the memory location only. Okay, any of the language when you're learning, if you know this concept, learning that language is easier. Okay, so next we have done about the functions over there. So now we'll talk about the string concatenation. Okay, these things yesterday itself we have seen. Okay, so now I'm going to the string concatenation. Okay, string concatenation. So here, so right now if you see 100 plus 200, okay, both are numbers. Okay, when it is both are numbers, that will give me 300. Okay, hello plus world. Okay, any information which is there under double quotes will be considered as a string. Okay, a string, when it has been given a plus mark with it, okay, always that will be a concatenation. So hello plus world give me hello world. Hello is a string, then 100 is there. Okay, any information that is concatenated with the string, that will be, sorry, any information that is added with the string, that will be concatenated. So hello plus 100 will give me hello 100. Same thing, 100, I'm giving it in a string means what? That is also considered as a string over there. Okay, so 100 plus 200, what will happen right now? This will not be added, this will be concatenated, because any information that is added to a string is concatenated. 200 plus 100, that also what will happen? 200, 100, that's what. So always the execution in Java happens from the left hand side to the right hand side only. Okay, so now the same thing will execute over here. Okay, so now Swarup, you're back. Swarup, you're there. Okay, so now Sarath, can you just give me the output for the first three?
Yeah. X plus Y, it'll give hello world.
Correct. Okay, X is hello.
Yeah.
Y is world. A is 100. B is 200.
Yeah. So for second one, it'll give 300.
Just a second. So for X plus Y will be what?
Hello world.
It's hello world. Correct.
Yeah.
Then for A plus B?
300.
Okay, 100 plus 200. Okay, both are integers, so that will give me 300.
Yeah.
X plus A?
X plus A will give hello 100.
Correct. Okay, X is hello and then A is 100. So hello 100. Okay, it's concatenated. Okay, now Shivani, can you give me information for the next one? Hello, Shivani, you there?
I'm there.
Yeah. Can you give me the output for this one?
Yeah, hello world.
Correct. X plus Y is what? Hello,
Hello world.
world. Then
100 200.
perfect. Correct. Okay. How the execution will happen means X plus Y is what? Hello world. Then X plus Y plus A. Hello world plus 100 is hello world 100. Then hello world 100 plus B, that is 200. No? So hello world 100 200. Okay. Always execution starts from the left hand side to right hand side. So first two are string. Then after that string is concatenated to a number. Then again that also everything converted to a string. Again it's concatenated to a number. So everything is finally is a string only. Okay. Now next, Shiva, can you tell me, Shivani? This one, A plus B plus X plus
Next
Y.
one will be, yeah, 300 hello world.
Correct. So can you tell me why it's 300 hello world?
Since A and B both are integers and it starts with A, then B, so it will add up, then it will add with a string.
Correct.
So it will give us, yeah.
Correct. 300 hello, then 300 hello world.
Okay.
Okay. Correct. Perfect. Okay. Then next one.
Then it will be
Okay. Next one. Just
hello.
again.
Okay.
Praveen, can you tell me? Praveen, can you explain me for the next one?
It will be hello
Correct.
100
Correct. Hello 100.
and 200.
No. X
No,
plus.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello 100 and world 200.
Correct. World 200. Perfect. The next one.
It will be hello
Hello.
and 300 plus world.
The thing is hello, then 100. Okay, so string plus integer, that will become as a string.
Hello 100, 200 world.
Correct. Okay, so hello 100, then hello 100, which is a string, that will be added to, that will be concatenated to a number. Hello 100 200, then hello 100 200 world. Okay, so next, Shivani, can you tell me this one?
Yeah. 100 hello world.
Okay.
200.
100 hello world 200. Okay, so Sarath, the next one.
A 100
100
hello,
hello
200 world.
200 world. Okay, the next one.
Hello.
Hello.
Then if it's in bracket, then it'll add.
Perfect, correct. That's why we have to give you the information. That is actually first this execution will be append, then only that final information will be given to this one.
Okay. Then 300 world.
Perfect. Okay. Everyone got clear now? This is string concatenation. So this one will be most used in our automation. Okay. So this might be a small concept, but this will be widely used in our automation. Okay. So how to use on all those things based on these examples only will come. Okay. All the examples I have covered over here, mainly on these things only will come. Okay. Now? So I'll stop it over for today with this one. Okay. So tomorrow we will see about the if condition and then the post increment and then pre increment. Okay. So once I take over the loops and all those things over there, I'll give you some good assignments for you. So which you can make sure that actually you are good in Java. So most of the interview questions will be covered from that place only. Okay. Any doubts on today's session? Everyone understood? Okay. Okay. So tomorrow we'll just start on the same time over there. Thank you. Bye guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Murli. Bye.